Mysterious spidercrop circle suddenly appears overnight. In the quiet countryside near the village of Cerne Abbas in Dorset, an extraordinary and baffling discovery was made early in the morning on the 6th of July. A local farmer, who had gone out to check on one of his wheat fields, was shocked to find an enormous and intricately woven crop circle etched into the golden landscape. What made this formation stand out from previous occurrences was not just its size or symmetry, but the astonishing level of detail. Specifically, a spider-like pattern with finely crafted weaving at the back, unlike anything ever reported before. The pattern seemed to stretch across a wide area of the field, and the precision with which it was constructed left both experts and onlookers in awe. What appeared to be the legs of the spider extended in perfect alignment, and the internal weaving that made up the body resembled something more commonly seen in fine textiles than in flattened crops. The artistry of the formation was so advanced that it sparked speculation almost immediately. Frustrated and visibly upset, the landowner expressed concern not only over the financial damage caused, but also the complete lack of explanation. There were no signs of entry, no tire marks, no indication that anyone had physically accessed the field in the hours prior. Yet, there the formation was, immaculate, detailed, and entirely unexpected. He described it as having appeared all at once, as though it had manifested overnight without a single witness to the act. Dorset Police's rural crime team responded quickly to the scene. Officer Kate Schofield commented on the matter, stating that this unexplained damage had caused a notable loss for the farmer. She urged anyone with knowledge about the event to come forward and assist with the ongoing investigation. Still, as of the end of the day, no leads had surfaced, and no one had claimed responsibility. Meanwhile, social media platforms were flooded with images and theories about the crop circle. The spider design, combined with its woven detail, captured the imagination of thousands. Some viewers marveled at how precise the back patterning was, pointing out that the weave appeared so fine it would have taken hours or even days to construct by hand. Others, more inclined toward the extraordinary, suggested that the formation was not the work of pranksters or artists, but rather something otherworldly. The area around Cerne Abbas has a long history of mysterious crop formations, many of which are reported to have appeared almost instantly. Over the years, residents and visitors alike have described the sudden emergence of shapes in the fields, sometimes within minutes. And yet, curiously, no one has ever come forward to explain how they were made. There is no trace of human activity, no indication of tools or machinery used, and the crops themselves are often found gently bent rather than broken, as though pressed by a soft but powerful force. This newest formation, with its spider-like elegance and impossibly detailed weaving, only deepens the mystery. For the farmer, it remains a source of frustration and loss. For others, it represents a puzzle too compelling to ignore, a potential sign, a work of unknown intelligence, or perhaps a message left for reasons yet to be understood. Whatever the origin, the spider crop circle of Cerne Abbas has quickly become one of the most talked about unexplained phenomena in recent memory. Bigfoot resembling Patty was just captured. In early 2025, a mysterious trail camera photo captured the attention of social media users after being uploaded to Facebook. Taken in a remote area of Texas, the image appears to show a tall, shadowy figure partially obscured by brush. An upright creature covered in dark, shaggy hair, with features that many believe closely resemble the legendary being known as Bigfoot. What immediately stood out to those who viewed the photo was how similar the figure looked to the one famously seen in the Patterson-Gimlin film recorded in Northern California in the late 1960s. The Patterson-Gimlin footage, which has long been a cornerstone of Bigfoot lore, shows a large humanoid creature walking across an open creek bed before glancing briefly at the camera. The being's bulky frame, defined musculature, and smooth gait have sparked decades of debate. Now, more than 50 years later, this new image from Texas seems to revive that same sense of awe and confusion. The creature caught in this photo exhibits nearly identical features: broad shoulders, long arms, and a dark face partially hidden in the shadows. It also seems to possess the same upright posture and heavy body structure that enthusiasts associate with previous sightings. The photograph was reportedly captured by a motion-sensitive trail camera set up by a local outdoorsman who was hoping to observe deer activity. Instead, the image that surfaced left both skeptics and believers intrigued. Many who viewed the photo commented on the eerie clarity of the creature's outline and its almost human-like stance. Unlike blurry or ambiguous images from the past, this one shows a surprising level of detail, especially around the facial features and the texture of the hair. Some have pointed out what appears to be a second, partially obscured figure in the background, adding another layer of mystery to the scene. Local residents familiar with the area claim that strange occurrences have happened in the surrounding woods for years, including unexplained noises at night, the sound of heavy footfalls, and sightings of large shadows moving quickly through the trees. Still, no one has been able to capture definitive proof, until now, according to some. The photograph has since gone viral, drawing attention from researchers and investigators across the country. Several researchers have requested access to the original image file to analyze the metadata and assess its authenticity. Adding to the intrigue is the fact that no individual or group has come forward to claim credit for creating a hoax. In many past cases, people have admitted to constructing elaborate costumes or digitally editing images. In this case, the original poster insists the image was untouched and uploaded directly from the camera's memory card. This, combined with the creature's strong resemblance to the figure in the Patterson-Gimlin film, has sparked widespread speculation. Whether the photograph represents compelling evidence of an unknown species or simply another chapter in the long history of folklore, it has certainly reignited the debate. For those who believe in the existence of Bigfoot, this image offers a fresh glimpse at a legendary figure long thought to roam the hidden corners of North America. As more analysis and investigation unfold, many are left wondering if this might finally be the image that shifts Bigfoot from myth into mystery, worthy of deeper scientific attention. Mysterious atmospheric jellyfish. In early 2024, a particularly striking unidentified aerial phenomenon, commonly referred to as the Jellyfish UAP, gained public attention after investigative journalist Jeremy Corbell released infrared footage allegedly captured by United States military sensors near a base in Iraq between 2017 and 2018. The footage revealed a strange object bearing resemblance to a jellyfish or a floating brain, complete with dangling appendages that defied easy explanation. This object would go on to become one of the most compelling modern cases involving a UAP, marked by anomalous characteristics that continue to confound analysts and experts. The jellyfish-like object displayed behavior that did not match any known natural phenomenon or aircraft. In the leaked footage, the thermal signature showed a complex surface pattern of both hot and cold areas, an unusual finding not typically seen in mechanical or organic objects. It lacked the standard features expected of aircraft: no wings, visible propulsion system or exhaust trail, and yet it maintained a controlled, consistent path, moving with a type of rigidity that suggested intelligent guidance. Perhaps most startling was its ability to fly against wind currents while staying close to the ground, an ability that has raised serious questions about how it achieved lift and motion. More astonishingly, the object was reportedly invisible to the human eye. Witnesses described light bending around it, creating an optical distortion resembling a heat haze. This phenomenon suggests that the Jellyfish UAP may possess advanced stealth capabilities, possibly involving some form of light manipulation or cloaking technology. These features, unusual even by the standards of modern military aviation, fueled speculation that the object may not originate from any currently known nation-state. What set this case further apart from many others was the object's transmedium behavior. According to reports, the object crossed the United States-Mexico border and descended into a body of water, where it remained submerged for approximately 17 minutes before emerging and accelerating away at an extremely high speed. The ability to move between air and water without any observable change in performance or structural integrity is something rarely seen, even in advanced experimental craft. This quality has been recorded in a number of other high-profile UAP cases and is considered one of the most significant markers of unknown technology. Further details surrounding the jellyfish incident came to light during a 2024 congressional UAP hearing, where Representative Nancy Mace publicly shared an internal report known as Immaculate Constellation. The report classified the jellyfish sighting as a credible concern, citing repeated sightings of similar objects near Department of Defense facilities in both Iraq and Afghanistan. These repeated observations hinted at a pattern of intelligence gathering or reconnaissance, although the object's precise purpose remains speculative. Retired Admiral Tim Gallaudet provided testimony during the hearing, asserting that the Jellyfish UAP demonstrated capabilities that far exceeded current human engineering. He emphasized the object's lack of aerodynamic control surfaces, its silent operation, and its abrupt acceleration, all pointing to something beyond the scope of conventional flight physics. Despite the compelling documentation, some analysts attempted to offer alternative explanations. Prominent skeptic Mick West proposed that the footage might be showing a common object such as a balloon, distorted by the nature of infrared imaging. However, this theory did not adequately explain the object's water submersion, prolonged hovering, or sudden high-speed departure. In particular, no balloon or drone is known to exhibit such seamless movement between air and water or to travel significant distances undetected through sensitive military zones. Adding to the mystery is the lack of supplemental data. Though the infrared footage and eyewitness accounts are substantial, critical elements such as radar tracking, electromagnetic readings, and the full 30-minute video have not been publicly released. The Pentagon, when questioned, formally denied the existence of a program titled Immaculate Constellation, though congressional investigators highlighted inconsistencies in those responses. Their reluctance to address the full details of the case has only intensified public interest and skepticism. The Jellyfish UAP has become a symbol of the ongoing challenges faced in UAP investigation. It demonstrates how even when sensor data is collected and testimony is provided, the absence of complete transparency and scientific explanation leads to more questions than answers. The object's strange appearance, behavior, and stealth qualities suggest it may be a form of surveillance technology, but without clear intent or identifiable origin, any conclusion remains speculative. Unlike some other UAP events, the jellyfish case did not involve reports of adverse health effects on witnesses or bizarre perceptual distortions such as missing time. This absence of physiological impact has made the case more focused on technical analysis than personal experience. Still, the lack of negative side effects does little to diminish the implications of what was recorded. The disappearance of a dock worker who posted a series of disturbing videos has sparked widespread speculation and fear. The man, whose identity remains unknown, released 8 videos online that showed shipping containers emitting chilling screams. His content quickly went viral as people debated the source of the unsettling noises. However, shortly after the videos gained traction, the worker behind the account mysteriously vanished, leading many to believe that he had been silenced for exposing something sinister. The dock worker's job required him to work closely with incoming shipping containers, inspecting and moving them as they arrived at the port. Over time, he began noticing strange sounds emanating from some of the containers. At first, he brushed them off as mechanical noises or the shifting of cargo. However, the sounds grew more persistent, and one night he heard what he could only describe as human screams coming from inside a container. Troubled by what he had witnessed, he decided to document the phenomenon. In his videos, the man filmed the large steel shipping containers, while muffled yet unmistakable screams could be heard coming from within. Some of the sounds were frantic and desperate, while others were chillingly subdued. He posted these videos online, questioning what could be inside and why no one was investigating. The footage quickly gained attention, with thousands of people commenting and sharing their theories. Some speculated that the containers were being used for smuggling people into the port, while others believed they could be part of a secret operation. Despite the alarming nature of the videos, authorities and port officials remained silent. No official statements were issued to address the claims, which only fueled more suspicion. Other dock workers began coming forward anonymously, stating that they had also heard strange noises coming from containers, but were too afraid to speak out. Some said that their concerns were routinely dismissed when they reported the eerie sounds to their supervisors. They claimed that working conditions at the docks made it difficult to demand answers, as they were often underpaid and their complaints were ignored. As the videos gained more traction, the man behind the account continued posting updates. He expressed fears for his safety, but remained determined to expose the truth. Then, without warning, his account went silent. His social media pages were either deleted or abandoned, and no further updates came. Concerned followers attempted to track him down, but no one could find any information about his whereabouts. Some believed that he had gone into hiding out of fear, while others feared that he had been silenced by powerful forces who did not want the truth exposed. Following his disappearance, discussions about the videos only intensified. Online forums and independent investigators analyzed the footage, attempting to enhance the audio and pinpoint the exact locations where the recordings were made. It is well documented that shipping containers have been used in trafficking operations, and some feared that the dock worker had stumbled upon evidence of such an operation. Several months after the videos first appeared, other dock workers reported hearing similar sounds, but stated that they were powerless to do anything about it. Some claimed that port security had increased, making it even more difficult to investigate. Others reported seeing containers being quickly moved or shipped off in the dead of night with no records of their contents. These revelations only added to the growing sense of unease surrounding the mystery. Despite the dock worker's disappearance, his videos continue to circulate online, keeping the mystery alive. People have debated that he was a whistleblower who uncovered something sinister. Some believe that if the videos had been faked, the man would not have vanished so suddenly. The lack of answers has only fueled further speculation, with many wondering if similar incidents are happening at ports around the world. For now, the mystery remains unsolved. The recent revelations surrounding mysterious disappearances and unexplained events have led many to question whether these incidents are connected to something much larger. The unsettling case of the dock worker who vanished after releasing videos of screaming coming from inside shipping containers has only added to growing concerns that there may be an organized effort to cover up these disturbing occurrences. As more information continues to surface, people are beginning to draw connections between cases that once seemed isolated, raising the possibility that they could all be part of a much larger and more sinister network. One of the most alarming aspects of this growing discussion is the sheer number of people who disappear each year without a trace. While official reports state that around 170,000 people are reported missing annually, charities and law enforcement agencies have admitted that this number is likely a significant underestimate. In the United Kingdom alone, police reported receiving over 330,000 reports of missing persons in a single year. Globally, the actual number is believed to be upwards of 600,000 people who vanish each year under mysterious or unexplained circumstances. The true scale of this crisis is likely far greater than what is being reported, leading many to wonder just how many of these disappearances are connected to illegal human operations or other hidden agendas. The case of the missing dock worker is particularly concerning because it suggests that those who attempt to expose the truth may be silenced. His disappearance has sparked discussions about whether powerful individuals or organizations are actively working to keep certain information hidden. If there is an ongoing operation involving illegal human activities within shipping containers, it raises disturbing questions about who is involved and whether they are being protected by authorities or influential entities. The possibility that entire networks exist to facilitate these crimes is something that cannot be ignored. This case has also drawn comparisons to other whistleblowers and journalists who have gone missing or died under suspicious circumstances after attempting to expose corruption, crime, or government cover-ups. The pattern is undeniable. When individuals begin uncovering uncomfortable truths, they often face intimidation, threats, or worse. Many believe that the disappearance of the dock worker could be part of a larger effort to suppress knowledge of illegal human operations, which are known to be one of the most lucrative illegal industries in the world. If there is truth to this theory, then the implications are horrifying. As reports of missing people continue to rise, new evidence has emerged linking certain disappearances to organized crime and trafficking rings. Investigations into illegal global networks have revealed that people are often smuggled in cargo ships, concealed in shipping containers, and transported across borders without detection. Survivors who have managed to escape these horrific conditions have described being locked inside metal containers for days or even weeks, enduring extreme temperatures, lack of food and water, and the constant fear of being abandoned or executed if they were discovered. Some experts believe that the screams heard in the dock workers' videos could be linked to similar cases where victims were trapped inside containers being used for smuggling purposes. Further complicating the issue is the lack of transparency from law enforcement and government agencies. Many cases of missing persons are quickly dismissed as voluntary disappearances, runaways, or simply labelled as unsolvable. In other instances, crucial evidence goes missing, investigations are halted, or officials refuse to comment on cases that seem to have clear signs of foul play. These patterns of obstruction have led to growing concerns that some of these disappearances are not only being ignored, but actively covered up. The international scope of the problem cannot be ignored. With the number of missing persons continuing to climb each year, there are clear indications that these disappearances are not just random or coincidental. Many countries report high numbers of missing individuals, yet the response from authorities often lacks urgency or commitment. Families searching for their loved ones are met with bureaucracy, lack of resources, and little to no follow-up. It is this widespread negligence that has fueled theories that something much bigger is at play, and that those in power may be complicit in keeping the truth hidden. What is perhaps most chilling about this situation is that it suggests a level of organization far beyond what many people are willing to accept. If certain groups or individuals are behind these disappearances, and if whistleblowers like the dock worker are being silenced for exposing it, then it would mean that the exploitation of human lives is being carried out on an industrial scale, with layers of protection ensuring that those responsible are never brought to justice. This also raises the question of why governments and law enforcement agencies are not taking stronger action to combat illegal human activities and investigate large-scale disappearances. Some have suggested that these operations are too valuable to those in power, providing financial and political leverage over those involved. Others believe that law enforcement is simply overwhelmed, unable to combat the sheer scale of these crimes, while still others fear that elements within governments themselves may be complicit. Regardless of the exact cause, the undeniable truth is that hundreds of thousands of people are vanishing every year, and cases like that of the dock worker continue to highlight the darker realities lurking beneath the surface. The voices of those who have been lost remain unheard, while those who try to speak out face suppression or even disappearance themselves. As awareness grows, so too does the demand for answers. The mystery surrounding the missing dock worker has opened the floodgates for conversations about human corruption and the frightening possibility that these crimes are being carried out in plain sight. If this is truly as widespread as it seems, then it may be one of the greatest cover-ups in modern history. The only way forward is for people to continue asking questions, sharing information, and refusing to let these stories fade into obscurity. The truth may be buried beneath layers of secrecy, but with continued effort and vigilance, it may one day come to light. Until then, the mystery remains, leaving behind an unsettling reality that must not be ignored. In the realm of modern technology and exploration, the discovery of unknown or mysterious phenomena often begins with the click of a mouse or a tap on a screen. Google Earth, with its vast database of satellite imagery, has become a tool not only for navigation and geographic exploration, but also for uncovering mysteries hidden beneath the Earth's surface. One such mystery unfolded in the remote and frigid waters surrounding Antarctica, where an unsuspecting user of Google Earth stumbled upon a startling and perplexing sight. A large underwater humanoid figure captured in the depths of the Southern Ocean. The discovery occurred in early 2023, when an amateur explorer and enthusiast of remote places was conducting a virtual tour of Antarctica using Google Earth's satellite imagery. As the individual navigated the satellite imagery around the coastline of Antarctica, he noticed a peculiar shape beneath the icy waters near Deception Island in Antarctica. Initially dismissing it as a glitch or artifact in the imagery, he zoomed in for a closer look. He couldn't believe what he saw, describing it as a massive humanoid figure lying motionless just beneath the icy surface. Since the photos are oddly unique and cannot be replicated on Google Earth, some have speculated that they may have accidentally leaked online but have since been deleted. The figure appeared humanoid in shape, with distinct features that resembled arms, legs, and a head, although exaggerated in proportion compared to a typical human. Its surface seemed to glisten faintly, hinting at a smooth and reflective texture that defied natural formations. The individual immediately captured screenshots of the anomaly and shared them on social media, igniting a flurry of speculation and debate. News of the discovery spread rapidly across online forums and news outlets. Researchers into the unknown weighed in with theories ranging from ancient underwater civilizations to mysterious beings, something that has been talked about by various fishermen and sailors throughout the region. Following the initial flurry of excitement and subsequent investigation into the discovery of the underwater humanoid off the coast of Antarctica, many researchers said that the creature was removed from Google Earth's publicly accessible satellite imagery. One individual shared an observation mentioning that it is a frequent occurrence for Google Earth to obscure specific locations that they prefer to keep hidden from public view. Additionally, this user noted that there have been multiple documented instances of Google engaging in this practice. This behavior of selectively blurring out areas has sparked curiosity and speculation among users about the reasons behind such actions. In the present day, the reasons behind their actions remain unclear. Yet experts in the analysis of mysterious objects suggest that this behavior is a deliberate attempt to suppress discussions or conceal the artifacts, making them inaccessible for further discovery. The motives driving these actions are shrouded in mystery, prompting speculation and intrigue among researchers. This strange behavior fuels intrigue and speculation within the academic community, as the true intentions behind these efforts to conceal the artifacts remain elusive. What adds to the intrigue is the timing of this revelation, occurring mere days subsequent to the baffling disappearance of other mysterious underwater formations from satellite imagery. Many suggested that this mysterious creature could have been the Ningen, an immense variety of unique species that are unique to this region of the world thrive in the vast and icy waters of Antarctica. However, in this cold realm, there are tales of a singular being that sticks out because of its remarkable height of about 90 feet and its unnerving resemblance to a human. A mysterious being frequently mentioned in folklore, the Ningen exudes mystery as it appears to rise from the depths. The Ningen's continued presence in the icy waters of Antarctica is mysterious and alluring, raising questions about its history and significance in this icy region. The enormous aquatic Ningen is sometimes characterized as a giant humanoid with pale white skin and appendages that resemble human limbs on its fins. This creature's skin has a texture that is very similar to that of a beluga whale, slimy and fatty. Witnesses claim seeing this strange monster with two enormous eyes below its head and a wide mouth shaped like a slit. No other distinguishable features have been disclosed as of yet. Witnesses have noted that the Ningen is mostly active at night based on their observations and comments regarding its nocturnal habits. The Ningen is more frequently observed at night, according to sources, which suggests that it surfaced during the dark hours to breathe or forage for food without being noticed. The mysterious Ningen first came to light in the 1990s when Japanese fishermen described having an odd encounter with one of these monsters. Under a peaceful, starry sky, they were sailing over the Pacific Ocean when the incident occurred. Initially, the crew thought the massive white object was an emerging submarine that was getting too close to their boat. After further examining it, they found that it was a massive organic creature rather than a man-made steel structure. Standing at the ship's side, the fisherman was enthralled with the enormous stature and pale appearance of this extraterrestrial being. The creatures glided softly and effortlessly across the ocean's surface, disappearing into the dark, cold depths, leaving the onlookers spellbound. This extraordinary event, which left the fishermen in a state of shock and wonder, left a lasting impression on them of the mysterious Ningen. After the first sighting report, several fishing boats in the southern Pacific Ocean off the coast of the Arctic began to share their experiences of seeing these incredible, massive animals. Numerous credible sources continually provided an impressive picture. The enormous creature stood out for having a pale, incredibly large body with two large eyes over a large, slit-like mouth. Moreover, it possessed appendages that resembled limbs, albeit primitive ones, that is, human arms and legs. These animals were estimated to be between 20 and 90 feet long, which is not much smaller than the enormous size of a blue whale. Estimates of their exact proportions varied widely. More study and inquiry into these inexplicable occurrences resulted from the witnesses' amazement and wonder about the presence of these mysterious beings. As reports of sightings grew, doubts regarding the veracity of the Ningen creature began to surface, sparking speculation that it might be a fake. Digitally edited photos quickly became popular on the internet, overtaking discussion boards and chat rooms. Some individuals firmly believed that the Ningen were a weird physical creature that glided silently across the icy waters of the Arctic, despite the fact that many others thought the Ningen were totally imagined. Even in the face of general skepticism, these devout believers continued to think that the Ningen was a real creature slogging through the icy depths rather than a myth. The strange object known as the Ningen has been the subject of much speculation since it was initially discovered more than 30 years ago. Some have even suggested that it could be a case of misidentification involving a recognized species. Some scientists speculate that the occurrences people have observed may be related to the presence of a large, as yet undiscovered albino ray or skate subspecies that lives in the very cold waters. This organism's purported albino trait could be advantageous for evolution because it allows it to blend in with the icy Arctic environment. On the other hand, detractors argue that anybody claiming to have sighted the Ningen could be mistaking it for a recognized whale species, including bowhead whales or belugas. However, as with other examples involving mysterious species, it is still challenging to obtain confirmation of the Ningen's existence. Its actuality will be proved by either locating a physical specimen that unequivocally attests to its existence or by conducting exhaustive scientific analyses that consistently yield no proof of its existence. The striking thing about the sightings at Ningen is how consistent the witness accounts are throughout the range of testimonials. Supporters of the phenomenon claim that the fact that multiple people from diverse backgrounds and places have reported seeing a creature that resembles the Ningen lends credibility to the phenomenon. The witnesses attest to the creature's enormous size, ethereal appearance, and apparently conscious movements as it makes its way through the icy depths of its aquatic domain. A wide range of theories, from plausible to fanciful, have been proposed to explain the origins and nature of the Ningen. Some speculate that the monster may be a recently discovered species that has adapted to thrive in the severe Antarctic climate, while others believe it to be a genetically altered or mutated organism that originated from covert scientific research conducted in the region. Even if there is controversy and debate regarding the Ningen's existence, its story endures as proof of humanity's enduring interest in the natural world's secrets. Antarctic expeditions continue to search for proof of this weird animal because they want to know if the tales that have captured the imaginations of so many people are true. In the absence of definitive proof, the mystery surrounding the Ningen and its possible existence in the uncharted regions of the Antarctic Ocean must remain a source of reflection for both believers and skeptics. The myth surrounding the monster endures as a reminder of the countless wonders and mysteries that lie beneath the hostile and remote corners of our planet, regardless of whether it is a real living organism, a cultural artifact, or something altogether more bizarre. The notion of secret operations in Antarctica conjures images of covert military bases, hidden research facilities, and even ideas involving advanced contact or ancient civilizations. One plausible scenario for secret operations in Antarctica involves military or intelligence activities conducted under the guise of scientific research. Military reconnaissance, surveillance, and testing of advanced technologies could potentially be conducted in Antarctica's remote regions, taking advantage of its isolated and sparsely populated environment. Strategic interests in Antarctica are underscored by its geopolitical significance and proximity to key global transit routes. The continent's potential for natural resources, including minerals and freshwater reserves locked in ice, adds further incentive for nations to explore and potentially exploit its resources under the guise of scientific exploration. Theories surrounding Antarctica often speculate about hidden bases operated by governments or clandestine organizations. These theories suggest that Antarctica may harbor ancient artifacts, advanced technologies, or evidence of advanced visitation that are kept hidden from public knowledge. One popular theory posits that Antarctica may be a gateway to underground or underwater structures linked to ancient civilizations or advanced technology. The mysterious Skinwalker Ranch, nestled in the winter basin of Utah, has long been shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Renowned for its reported paranormal phenomena, including UFO sightings, strange creatures, and unexplained lights, the ranch has captured the imagination of researchers and enthusiasts alike. Among the most recent revelations to emerge from this anomalous hotspot is the discovery of a wormhole directly above the property, uncovered through the use of LiDAR data, an astonishing find that promises to deepen our understanding of the ranch's otherworldly phenomena. The story begins with the team of researchers and scientists who are currently based at the property, drawn to Skinwalker Ranch by its reputation as a hotbed of paranormal activity. Armed with state-of-the-art technology and a relentless curiosity, they embarked on a mission to unravel the mysteries concealed within its sprawling acres. Among their arsenal of tools was LiDAR, light detection and ranging, a remote sensing method that uses laser pulses to measure distances to the Earth's surface, capable of penetrating vegetation and other obstacles to reveal hidden features with unparalleled precision. Ever since acquiring the property, Fugel and his skilled research team have continuously carried out a wide array of varied experiments on the particular parcel of land. This land has attracted considerable interest and forms the focal point of the well-known TV series, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, which airs on the History Channel. The investigations undertaken delve deeply into the mysteries and anomalies surrounding the area, with a primary focus on uncovering the truths hidden within its mysterious landscape. The rigorous and persistent efforts of the team aim to shed light on the unexplained phenomena that have captured the imaginations of both the scientific community and the general public. In the compelling third season of the series, the entire ensemble, under the guidance of ranch manager Thomas Winterton, embarked on a captivating endeavor aimed at revealing the mysteries concealed beneath the vast and illustrious Mesa Formation. This ambitious undertaking involved an in-depth exploration of the secrets lying dormant within the imposing geological structure, promising to unveil a treasure trove of hidden wonders and long-held mysteries. During the excavation process carried out within the sturdy hill on the ranch, the team stumbled upon a remarkable event that took them by surprise, a mysterious cavity containing an object that appeared indestructible. This unexpected discovery prompted a thorough investigation into the origins and nature of the enigmatic object found within the void. Enthusiastic to unveil the hidden mysteries contained within, they meticulously extracted a segment of the substance for a more thorough analysis. Their initial examination has sparked intriguing speculations among them, suggesting that the mysterious formation in question might actually be a man-made dome. This captivating discovery has prompted them to delve deeper into unraveling the origins and purpose behind this mysterious structure. The main objective of this interview was to engage in a detailed discussion and thorough examination of the intriguing revelation that had been unearthed. In response to direct inquiries regarding the existence of an unknown entity within the mesa, he replied decisively, asserting the undeniable presence of something unusual or non-native nestled in that geological formation. Upon close examination and thoughtful consideration, it became clear that the object in question stood out as a strange anomaly, defying conventional explanations. In the course of the excavation procedure, picture the team delving profoundly into the hillside, covering a vast distance of hundreds of feet, with the sole aim of retrieving an unusual metallic material. Upon thorough investigation, it became clear that the existence of the object within the hill could not be accounted for by any natural processes. The careful scrutiny of the circumstances revealed a perplexing mystery surrounding the inexplicable appearance of the object in that location. The implication here is quite clear, indicating that the team is confronted with an artificial structure housed within the hill, as opposed to a naturally formed occurrence. This suggests a deliberate human intervention or construction rather than a geological or spontaneous development. After thoroughly examining the entire elevated landform known as a mesa on his own, Brandon is utterly perplexed by the intricate details. Embedded within the hill, a clearly man-made structure can be observed at a close distance of only a few hundred feet. The existence of this particular framework triggers numerous inquiries and contributes significantly to the mystery that encircles it. The performance has successfully engaged and invigorated the interest and passion of each team member, fostering a heightened sense of commitment and concentration towards the common goal. During a remarkable scene documented in the prior season, the team was taken aback by a sudden and overwhelming shaking sensation while conducting drilling operations on the plateau. This unexpected event left the crew in a state of astonishment as they grappled with the sheer magnitude of the tremors, which added a sense of urgency and unpredictability to their work. The level of confusion experienced by them was exceptionally deep, to the extent that it rendered them temporarily unable to speak. Thomas elaborated on the crucial obstacle posed by the land's natural sensitivity, emphasizing that this factor has hindered any straightforward attempts to detonate the mesa for excavation purposes, even after the lapse of a considerable period. The intricate nature of the terrain necessitates a cautious approach, taking into account the potential repercussions of such actions on the environment and surrounding ecosystem. Oddly enough, researchers over the years have claimed that a swirling vortex of energy resembling a wormhole has been observed hovering directly above the property. The data captured in recent years has revealed anomalies in the atmosphere, indicative of a highly localized disruption in the fabric of space-time. This anomalous phenomenon, unseen to the naked eye, suggested the presence of a wormhole, a hypothetical tunnel through space-time that connects distant points in the universe. The implications of this discovery were profound. A wormhole, if confirmed, would offer a potential explanation for the myriad paranormal phenomena reported at Skinwalker Ranch. UFO sightings, mysterious lights, and encounters with otherworldly beings could all be linked to the presence of this cosmic gateway, allowing for the possibility of interdimensional travel and communication between disparate realms. Further analysis of the data revealed additional anomalies associated with the wormhole. Distortions in the surrounding landscape, fluctuations in electromagnetic fields, and fluctuations in atmospheric pressure were all consistent with the presence of a wormhole. These findings provided compelling evidence to support the existence of this extraordinary phenomenon and sparked renewed interest in the mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch. One prevailing theory posited that Skinwalker Ranch sits atop a subtle energy pathway that crisscrosses the Earth's surface and is believed to be conduits for paranormal activity. The interaction of these ley lines with the ranch's geological features and electromagnetic fields could create conditions conducive to the formation of a wormhole, allowing for the manifestation of otherworldly phenomena. Others speculated that the wormhole was a byproduct of advanced technology, either terrestrial or extraterrestrial in origin. The possibility of clandestine government experiments, involving the manipulation of space-time for military or scientific purposes, could not be ruled out. Alternatively, the presence of extraterrestrial visitors, drawn to the ranch by its unique energy signature, may have inadvertently created the wormhole as they traversed the cosmos. Regardless of its origins, the discovery of the wormhole underscored the need for further investigation into the mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch. With each new revelation, the mysteries surrounding this strange locale deepened, fueling speculation and fascination among researchers and enthusiasts alike. As technology continues to advance and our understanding of the universe expands, the secrets of Skinwalker Ranch may finally be brought to light, unlocking the truth behind its otherworldly phenomena. One of the most enduring mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch is the phenomenon of strange lights that have been reported to dance across the night sky with otherworldly grace. Witnesses have described seeing orbs of light of varying colors and sizes, moving in inexplicable patterns and defying the laws of physics. Some have speculated that these lights may be manifestations of extraterrestrial visitors, conducting clandestine operations or observing humanity from afar. Others have suggested that they may be the product of experimental military aircraft or natural atmospheric phenomena, yet no conclusive explanation has been forthcoming. In addition to the mysterious lights, Skinwalker Ranch is also reputed to be home to a variety of cryptids and other supernatural entities. One of the most infamous of these is the Skinwalker itself, a shape-shifting entity of Navajo legend said to possess dark powers and malevolent intent. Reports of encounters with these sinister beings have been recounted by ranch owners and visitors alike, with tales of eerie howls in the night and unnerving encounters in the wilderness. While skeptics dismiss such accounts as mere folklore or exaggeration, those who have experienced the phenomena firsthand attest to their authenticity, leaving many to wonder what other secrets the ranch may hold. So, what do you make of this mysterious Skinwalker Ranch discovery? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.